What's going on, everyone? This is Sarge. This is another episode of my favorite top 5 Battlefield Objective Plays, a series where you get to showcase your skills in playing the objective in Battlefield. And I've invited the Schwants back onto the series to kick off this first episode.
Thanks, Sarge, for having me back to do the odd numbers of this episode's top 5. And here at the number 5 spot is Super Drag Gens playing some Bad Company 2, using the SV98 to pick up a quick kill right here on White Pass, the first set of MCOMs. Gets a gold star for excellence in class, pulls out the pistol to shoot that guy off the ladder. You ain't a fighter fire, baby. Jumps over, deposits that dead body in the dumpster right there, picks off that one guy, jumps around the corner, grabs a second here, aggressive recon, something you guys are very much used to on Sergeant Enigma's channel. The enemy sets the charge at Objective Alpha, and there's all sorts of lights going off. It's like an epileptic's worst nightmare. Gets a cheeky little no-scope right there, picks up the PP2000, sprays this guy down as well, switches back over to the sniper rifle for a no-scope headshot, and he defuses the charge at Objective Alpha. What a way to kick off our countdown.
Our number 4 spot goes to Onage, who's also playing aggressive recon on Bad Company 2 on Harvest Base, second set of MCOMs, the more difficult MCOMs to get to if you've ever experienced playing on this map too, unless you actually flank around the outside. So he's able to go up there in the front and arm the objective, and you see him switch to defense here where he throws a C4 on the objective to test it just in case someone gets near there. Gets a nice quick scope, sees someone else in the background, picks him off, tries to get him with the handgun, MP443 SV98, one of the best setups I've ever used in Bad Company 2, and I'd recommend anyone to pick that up. Gets another quick scope, moves back to defense to get that person who's on the objective off, gets a nice kill, and at this point of the game you can probably be more confident enough knowing that you're going to take the objective and then switch to a more defensive role where you're flushing the enemy out of their spawns. And you can tell that it's 67 tickets, meaning that the game started at 75, but they've actually flanked early, so they caught the enemy off guard, picking off these last 2 kills with a great play by the Onage.
In at number 3 is some Battlefield 3, playing some rush offense on the map, Operation Cluster, Metro here, as Tasty Milk is going to be doing his body some good with this UMP45 and the suppressor. Gets behind the entire enemy team, and just look at that kill feed. No, making Pac-Man jealous. He's got to go up the overpass to get behind the other set of players over here defending the other objective, picking up that UMP service star and just punching the time clock, putting in work right now. I don't read whatever language this is that's popping up on my screen, but I don't need Rosetta Stone to know that he's just absolutely tearing it up like a hamstring. Picks up another McDouble right there, toss that on the grill, plus he arms the MCOM, and he has to switch to full defensive mode just like the Indiana Pacers. Now these set of objectives is a very difficult push for offense because it's very easy to get spawn trapped at the back of the station. Maybe this isn't as difficult as the third set of MCOMs on this map, but this one is still not very easy as he's trying to hold off the enemy's pushes right here, just like a pregnant lady having contractions but hasn't yet gotten to the hospital. Just needs to hold on a little bit longer here, peeks around the corner, nobody's home, but the MCOM does get destroyed and goes back around the corner to pick up one last kill to keep that streak alive.
Our number 2 spot goes to XCL Reedy, who's going Splinter Cell with the M1 Abrams heavy tank on attacker's side rush. First set of MCOMs, pulls off a nice flank on the north side behind a couple of enemies who start spawning off of each other, not aware that the tank right behind them is destroying them. Looks to his left, picks off that guy, and then moves in for the kill where he wants to get that objective. Notices there's someone in the distance, tries to pick him off, but gets a couple hit markers, and then he goes in for the kill where you see him move up the ramp here. And then now this is where most of the work is going to be done. While he keeps the enemy busy, focused on himself, he's able to pick off a lot more targets than they are aware or at least expect for them to do. So you see them trying to keep the objective defended, but they are not able to do that as he's picking off pretty much their entire team, a one-man armada with the M1 Abrams heavy tank. And so he's doing great work using his night vision and picking off all of the defenders who are trying to keep people getting to the objective. And then as he is still on the defense here of front of his, goes in, arms the objective, and then he's just playing his role with the tank, doing a great job picking off so many kills as they try to keep him from getting it to that objective. And you see him work almost down to 2 points. He jumps out and starts repairing it with his repair tool. Knowing that the survival of his tank is an essential piece in winning the game, he's able to keep it alive in their enemy's back while his teammates are able to arm the objective. So he plays an attacking and both defensive role, does a great job getting 15 kills in less than 2 minutes.
Now's the moment you've all been waiting for, the number 1 spot. Who likes watching some competitive Battlefield 5v5? I know I do. Battlefield 3 Conquest Attack on Grand Bazaar here is Magic OP, and he's using the M16A3. Of course, what other gun would you use? But just check out the way that he moves around this map. His aim is absolutely impeccable. It's spotless. It's squeaky clean. He just must have used a magic eraser on it. Anyways, he pushes up like Beyonce on this B objective here, and the timer starts ticking away, just like Marissa Tomei's biological clock here, waiting for his teammates to come give him some support like a bra, and unfortunately, the timer starts going back the other way, and you guys know what that means. Trouble is ahead right there, sprays out the guy, only gets hit markers, not enough for the kill, but he goes ahead, does a little okey doke on that guy right there, taking this dude out as well, switches over to the pistol, takes out this guy right here for the revive, switches back to the M16. Oh my goodness, he's juggling guns just like a circus act right here, but unfortunately, this objective is still contested. That means there's somebody else over here. He's got to go ahead and calm the situation down here, and that's what separates the men from the boys, or the pros from the amateurs. They can take a sticky situation like that and slow it down in their mind to get all of their shots on target. I mean, just look at this guy. He's an absolute animal right here, pulling up the scoreboard, but the score doesn't really matter. It just matters who wins the game with competitive, and here you see he ends up neutralizing the objective for his team right now in the alleyway. He's standing out in the middle of the road, almost like come get me, but he takes this one dude out, goes and pops the revive, behind some patty cake with those paddles, switches over to the pistol, then kills this guy as well. Another dude laying on the ground, gotta go for another revive. Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, this guy's all over the place. This is unbelievable, folks, and that is your @1 spot. Thank you, Sergeant Enigma, for having me on. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm the Schwantz27, and send in more of your clips, KingKumaForever@gmail.com. Link is in the description.
Yes, thanks a lot, guys, for supporting the channel, including the series. A big shout out to the Schwantz, who does amazing commentary on these clips. Don't forget that you could submit more than one. There's not really a preference when it comes to the type of gameplay you want to bring, as long as the center is around playing the objective, whether you're attacking or defending. Remember, all kits can be used. You can use vehicles. You can also use whatever battlefield that you're currently playing on. You can submit those as well. And so I'll be checking through more of the clips as they come along. Within the weeks to come, there'll be more episodes as I release them. But once again, guys, you guys are awesome. Thanks again for submitting those clips and subscribing. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more episodes in the near future. Until then, my name is Sarge. I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care.